Russia claims Ukrainian forces have attacked a fuel depot inside Russia. Verified videos circulating online show an airstrike and subsequent fire at an oil depot in the city of Belgorod. But a spokesperson for Ukraine says he won't comment on what he calls Russian fakes. This as Russia has been forced to abandon the decommissioned nuclear power plant at Chernobyl, which they seized in February. According to unconfirmed reports, Russian troops may have suffered, quote, acute radiation sickness. Now, U.S. intelligence reports say some senior Russian officials, quote, likely disagreed with Putin's decision to invade Ukraine. Senior national correspondent Terry Moran joins me live from Ukraine with more on this. Terry, what's the latest on this attack on the Russian fuel depot? How significant a development would it be if Ukraine is now launching strikes across the border? And will we get this confirmed?
Well, the answer to the first question is it's a big deal if, in fact, Ukraine has decided to take the fight across the border and hit a military target, a fuel depot on the other side, to bring the fight to Russia. There's no reason really anymore for Ukraine not to go to the staging areas, to those areas just across the border where supplies, where now Russia has withdrawn troops to reconstitute them and resupply them. Why that would be off limits? I mean, Russia has now poured virtually its entire fighting army into Ukraine. It's not like they could do anything worse. You know, there are always something, it's always something worse Russia could do. But it is a significant development, and it shows one thing for sure. Just yesterday, the Russian Minister of Defense, General Shoigu, said that the Ukrainian air power had been, quote, virtually annihilated. Well, this looks to have been done with, according to social media videos, a low, fast helicopters, little flying fast helicopters and missiles that destroyed this fuel depot. Now, the Ukrainian Defense Ministry isn't taking credit for it. It's kind of hard to say why. It could be that, as has been said by the United States and the United Kingdom, Russia itself has managed to destroy some of its own facilities in friendly fire incidents. But if you look at it, this doesn't look like friendly fire. This certainly looks like a helicopter attack. And it could be that the Ukrainians just want to keep Russia guessing and perhaps not give them the opportunity to blame Ukraine absolutely.
And Terry, about 631 civilians were able to evacuate Mariupol yesterday during a ceasefire. The Russian Defense Ministry said a humanitarian corridor would open today to allow more evacuations. But the estimate right now is that at least 100,000 people are still trapped in the city. So what are the prospects for those people right now?
Grim, Diane. This is, as the Red Cross has said, an extremely complex operation because Russia has made taking Mariupol really right now, in this time, its main war aim. It wants to get that port city on the Black Sea because it would really link together Russia proper and Crimea, which they took from Ukraine in 2014. And so that would offer a land bridge to Crimea, and they would have a main war aim accomplished. That said, it was a city of 500,000 people, Mariupol, before the war. That's Miami. Still 100,000 of them. And you've seen the pictures. There's nothing left there. It's unimaginable how people are finding water, finding food, taking care of themselves, finding shelter, many of them. And yet Russia really doesn't want to allow too much of access to Mariupol because there are still Ukrainian defenders there. So this is a very dangerous situation, a dire situation, really one of the worst situations the last time Russia destroyed a city, Aleppo, in Syria. And this is an urgent situation, but as the Red Cross says, it's going to take a while because it is so complex to deal with Russia. Russia lies about those humanitarian corridors, and because there are so many people and they need to get out.
All right, Terry Moran in Lviv, Ukraine. Thanks, Terry.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.